Even though I absolutely have to be perfect, or you know what'll happen. It happened last time. I deeply and profoundly love myself anyway. Even though I absolutely have to be perfect, there's no other way. I accept who I am and that I'm not perfect. Even though I have to be perfect. And they did not accept me unless I was perfect. And I've been trying my whole life. I deeply and profoundly accept who I am. And I'm going to consider choosing imperfection. Eyebrow, I have to be perfect. Side, I have to be perfect. Under the eye, that's what they expect of me. Under the nose, there's no other way. Chin, if I'm not perfect. Collarbone, I'll make a fool of myself. If I'm not perfect, I'll be found out. Eyebrow, they already think I'm not perfect. I'm already not good enough. I already feel like a fake. I know it in my heart. I have to be perfect. I have to be perfect, or I won't be seen, and I certainly don't deserve abundance. I have to do it right. I have to be the best. I can't stand this pressure. The feeling in my body about needing to be perfect. It's exhausting me, and I'm really tired of it. I wonder if there's any way that I could loosen up a bit, because I'm really tired. Take a deep breath. Okay, how many of you identify with that being tired because of the perfectionism? Yeah. Okay, so that's why when you work with pain control, sometimes you want to go to perfectionism. Tell me how long you've wanted to be perfect in your life. Oh, and the person says their entire life, decades and decades. It is exhausting to try to live up to an impossible standard. Exhausting, okay? We'll just start with Lori, and I'm just checking the number. If I'm try to measure the same thing, but I'll let you know if you've gone to another aspect. So Lori's, I'm not going to be able to remember all these, but so Lori's was, I have to be perfect or else I'll be a fake. I'll be found out as a fake. How true does that feel to you now? Feel it in your gut, never in your head, not intellectually, but that was my truth statement. What does it feel like now?
I think I'm still 10, but I think I've shifted. Is this one?
If you've shifted, you're not still 10 on that one. Because when you have a 10, you do not have the ability to shift, okay? If there's a high-pitched noise in this room, we cannot think of something else. It has got our attention front and center. She was a 10 plus. She may have another 10, but it's very hard to switch when you're at a 10. So this one may have shifted a little bit, enough for the bigger issue, another issue to come up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It does? Okay.
A lot of sadness.
Okay, all right. So the sadness feels like a 10?
Yeah, it's starting to feel a little overwhelming. Okay,
overwhelming. So the sadness feels like a 10, but the fake issue, that sentence has led her to the sadness. Very, very important. But if she shifted to the sadness is higher than the fake issue. We absolutely go to the loudest, most distracting thing in our lives. Okay? Now start tapping. Okay. Definitely be tapping. Okay? Yeah. Tina, I have to be perfect or else I'll die. 0 to 10, how true does that feel to you now?
Same.
Same? Okay, what else is going on?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, if she doesn't know, then she's gone somewhere. Okay, now I did not deal with her directly. Okay, so it's not a surprise. Well, sometimes they all drop, okay? But there's actually you're doing a little bit of a, we're actually not entirely there. I can see it in her eyes, okay? I don't know what happened, but were you having feelings when we were doing the tapping?
Mm-hmm.
You were, okay?
It was hard to say.
Hard to say. Okay, that's good. That means she is connected. Okay, sometimes when people go, not connecting, but you're using their words and their feelings, it's interesting, they've gone somewhere, okay? But the truth of, I have to be, now, maybe this truth won't drop, but other things are going to come up that are going to remind her. With Tina, we need to go to some of those specific events, the time your mother did tie you down, blah, 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 okay? So I want you to keep tapping, because feelings came up when she was doing that. Does that make sense, what I was saying? Yeah, good.